Point number one, the grip. We've already discussed it. The Pro Grip, the full Continental. Not much area of discretion here. You gotta be in that if you want to have a big serve. The issue that I look at first when someone's running long in the court, like you were saying, is I go right to the grip. And you're starting in a really good grip, but in your take back, you're letting it float in your hand a little bit. What I want to pay attention to first, you've got great throwing mechanics, which means when you get up into contact, that action here needs to be coming out. And we want a little leverage angle in here so that your pronation is giving you a whole bunch of speed out of the head. But look at how little's happening down here now, as opposed to like this. Okay, so coming into contact, we need a lot of this, right? Well, look at how I have it in my hand here so that I can create the angle I want here a little bit and keep it far enough away from the wrist and get this out of my arm. What's happening is you're flipping it around a little bit, and I think it's getting in like here. So it's killing the angle here. It's making it more like a screwdriver relationship rather than a socket wrench relationship, and so you lose. Your pronation's only giving you that instead of all this. But basically, when your grip is over where it tends to jam at contact slightly, just enough to where it slows this turnover down. And when I say turnover, your objective is to power up and get that speed to come over the top quickly this way or like that. And that's the only component in the serve that brings the ball down. So if it's getting blocked, what happens? The ball tends to run long. Okay? So let's deal with that to begin with. Let's just see if we can't keep this thing. So open your hand, I'll show you. There's a number of ways you could position this. But rather than having it run this way in your hand, let's run it down the pads of your hand a little bit more, okay? Now you see where the heel is? It's well up on top here, and it's improved the angle there in the racket. Now, try not to let yourself fiddle with that grip in the take back. Let's see what happens. You'll probably see it come down a lot sharper this time than before. Now you see what happened? Okay? So the ball went directly into the mid portion of the net. Why? Because we fixed the grip. We got him holding it the way it's supposed to be held. That's a Pro Grip. So this is now doing the job of taking the ball down. But what his complaint was coming in was everything's going long. But if he didn't fix that grip, it's going to continue to go long. So what did he start to do? He developed a swing that was trying to strike down on the ball a little bit to get it inside the service line. So one problem led to another. Now we fix this, he's still hitting down a little bit on the ball with his swing as if he had the old grip. So he's great with the grip. We saw it work the way it's supposed to work. Now I need you to hit up completely on this ball. Do not worry about how it's going to come down. The grip will take care of that. Ryan, you just hit up. And now we're just tipping the top of the net. A couple more of these. He sees that it's coming down. You're not going to run past that service line, buddy, so you just hit on up. Okay, that one went through the top of the net. Keep going until you can clear that net. There you go. So none of those went long, right? And just a slight little adjustment in the handle and how you're holding on to it brought it back inside the box, okay? So get the grip right, make it stay, but now devote all your power, what I say, heading up the mountain. Direct everything you got this way.